Okay, there we go. I like this music. I keep seeing the backstory button. I almost want to re-click it, but like we know what's going on, hopefully. Welcome back. This is very loud. Welcome back to Trails in Cold Steel 2. What the hell? Okay. Last time, after reuniting Rean Schwarzer with all of his Rean Schwarzer friends, we got captured. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, fuck. I forgot my cheat sheet. No, I forgot my cheat sheet so I can cheat at being good at this game. Yeah, we got all of our friends back and then we were immediately attacked by evil. So we got captured. Kinda, sorta, not really. I think from here it's just... Right. Okay. I was gonna say, from here it should be a lot. I don't have to rely too heavily on the cheat sheet. We're just doing the intermission. But, post the intermission. But we rescued all our friends, and then we kinda, sorta got kidnapped. Or I guess we volunteered to go on the ship, and now we have to talk to all of the villains. Look at all of those little dots we have to do. I think there's more on the second floor, too. Oh, there's just one, I think. I think it's just here. What I think we have to do last...
This should be the guest of honor's room. It sounds like whoever's in there is busy. Might be better to swing by later.
Yeah, I think I have to do everything else before I go in here. But look at all those people we have to talk to. And yes, we have to talk to all of them. Welcome to the best moment. I'm actually completely serious. Probably one of my favorite sequences, because you get to talk to all the villains. And a lot of them are actually good characters. Actually, go over here. Immediately get shoved back in. Yeah, what's going on over here, buddies? Pals? Gentlemen? Actually, I'm going to turn the sound down on my end. Just a tad. I had it up earlier for a reason. And then, okay, my microphone is on. Okay. I'm always paranoid whenever I, like, start streaming that I have my mic off. So, we're just checking in on that. Alright, let's start talking to people.
I can sense someone inside.
No shit!
Hmm?
Do you have, like, an eagle on your back, Reen?
Come on in if you like.
That sounds like... Excuse me.
Is it just Violet? Oh, it's just her. And her ridiculous outfit. Yeah, I could have figured that. Isn't
Hello
it
there,
S?
love. I'd heard you came on board yesterday, so I did wonder whether we would run into one another at some point.
You sure?
Hello, Scarlet.
I could have been imprisoned. Hey, I trashed your mech.
Last time we spoke was a month and a half ago near Trista, I think.
Yeah, when I trashed your mech.
Quite a memorable day for both of us, wasn't it?
Was it?
There's no need to stand over there. Come and have a seat.
I'm not going to kill you, Schwarzer.
I'll
Schwarzer.
pour us some tea.
Fucking tea is gonna be poisoned!
You really don't have to.
What is this outfit? I've never understood it.
Well, I guess there's no harm in chatting for a bit.
There's a lot of harm, Schwarzer. Could be poison.
These tea leaves really are wonderful, aren't they?
Yeah, they suck.
Only the best for the airship of Erebonia's most powerful noble, I suppose.
Where the fuck are you getting tea leaves?
I have to admit, the fragrance is like no tea I've ever had before.
Yeah, normally they don't smell like cyanide.
You're right, though. It makes sense if it's something Duke Cayenne personally chose.
Yeah, my poison.
I was under the impression that your family is a part of the nobility, too.
That's a complicated question, Scarlet.
Your father is a baron, isn't he?
Baron Schwarzer.
He might be a noble, but generally barons aren't all that wealthy.
Dude, I got like $5
We live a relatively modest lifestyle.
in our mansion.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have thought it before, but maybe my family was actually more well off than yours.
Damn.
And Scarlet, I heard she lost her old hometown when he went and built a railway through it.
That's not quite how that works.
What kind of family did you come from then?
Rich.
Oh, they weren't nobles, if that's what you're wondering.
You know, you don't normally build a railroad through a town. You mostly build it to accommodate the town. Wait, my town has a railroad through it, and my town didn't get destroyed.
They were just relatively wealthy farmers. We were almost local celebrities in a way.
Oh, I see.
Osborne, how shittily did you construct this railway?
You're wondering how someone like me became a terrorist?
Yes.
It's written all over your face.
Well, I'm also confused
Well, I can't deny that I'm curious.
about terrorism.
I heard that you lost your hometown because Osborne built a railway through it.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Oh, did C tell you?
Fuck him.
No, I suppose it must have been V. He never was one to keep quiet about things.
V for Vendetta.
So, I mean, what happened?
That's a good question. Fuck.
Some things are best left unsaid, I think. It's not as if knowing would somehow allow you to change things.
Well, I'm more curious how he destroyed an entire town with a railway, which is not how that works. My city has a railway running through it.
I suppose.
My town isn't destroyed.
You're so adorable, Reen.
Literally,
Now
like,
I know why
I
Steve
lived
would
2
like you
blocks
to.
from the track.
What do you say? How about you come and fight with me and the other big girls and boys? It'll be fun, I promise.
No, it won't.
Please, stop teasing me.
You have a necklace on, Rain?
Thank you for the tea. It wasn't just made with high-quality leaves. It was brewed exceptionally, too.
Rain? No.
You're very welcome.
Bye.
Oh, actually, I may as well ask while I have the chance.
How are you still alive?
Where did you learn how to use that weapon of yours anyway? It's pretty unique.
It's a whip sword, dude.
Oh, that? I suppose it can't hurt to tell you. The holy city of Arteria.
Arteria?
The Arteria? Where the high seat of the Septian Church is?
Who are definitely not totally evil.
That's the one. It's called a Templar sword, and it's a traditional weapon in the church.
Ah, the traditional church weapon of the whip blade.
A few years ago, I was studying to be a sister and was trained in how to use it there.
And I became a terrorist.
Surely you must be talking about some other church, right?
No, the evil church?
You're telling me there are sisters in the Septian Church who use weapons like that?
You haven't met their elite squad, dude.
There are more things in this world you don't know than you could possibly imagine.
Like time travel and demons.
Well, it doesn't matter much now. I ended up returning to Erebonia before my training was complete.
To become a terrorist.
Oh?
Anyway, that's all I'm telling you for now.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna show up when we eventually go kick the church's ass.
I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair?
No.
And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
What? Are you hitting on me? Schwarzer has enough attention.
She ended up being a lot friendlier than I expected her to be.
What?
I wonder how much of what she was saying about being a sister was true.
Not a word of it. Liars!
She seemed to really hate the Chancellor. I wonder what she intends to do now that he's gone.
That's a good question. Why does the Liberation Front still exist? Like, your objective was complete. I don't know why I checked that. Wait, does this room have a vent? No, what the hell? Yeah, let's see who's in this door.
I can sense someone inside.
Oh my god, shut up!
And judging by the fact that S is in the next room.
Huh? It's open. Come on in.
Oh, it's the idiot.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's you.
Nah, it's the fucking housekeeping Vulcan. Who the hell do you think it is?
You finished talking with C?
Yeah, probably.
His name's Crow, not C.
That's literally the first letter of his name, dipshit.
And he's never going to be anything else for me.
Shut up.
Oh, I know his real name.
It's Bob.
To us, he's always gonna be
It's
C.
Bob Hopkins.
That's our leader. He might be young, but each and every one of us look up to him and respect him.
Why?
Anyway, take a seat.
No.
Got a whole lot of questions, I bet.
Yeah, why does every fucking room in this place come with 2 couches and a fucking table?
Does you asking that mean you're willing to answer them?
Like, seriously, what is up with the decor here?
Depends on the questions.
Why do you suck?
Just out of curiosity,
No.
how many members does the Imperial Liberation Front have left?
Like 6.
I know the explosion back in the mine was staged, obviously.
Sure was. Anyway, 10, give or take.
Wait, seriously?
We lost most of our members as soon as the war started kicking into gear.
Oh,
You guys suck.
is that because the group's primary objective had been fulfilled?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, they just left.
We all came from different backgrounds, but the one thing we had in common was that we hated that bastard's guts.
Fuck yeah.
So after he'd kicked it, most of the guys didn't really have any reason for sticking around.
You know, finishing what they started wasn't part of the agenda.
Can't say I blame them for calling it quits.
Crow said that seeing this war through to its end was the last part of his game.
His game of chess.
Are the members who haven't left sticking around for similar reasons?
Well, no, we're just bored.
Interesting question.
Interesting maneuver. Oh, wait, wrong game.
Can't speak for the others, but me, I don't really care how this war goes.
Really?
I mean, I'm a former Jaeger who can hold his own in a fight. I've always lived for war.
Eh, war. What is it good for?
Teaching those dumbasses in the provincial armies how to pilot soldats is a job worth doing, even if it's a pain.
God, why are you doing that?
If we disband, I'll find myself something else to do.
Fighting.
I see. You can't defend the assassination of the Chancellor or what you did near Trista.
What did they do? They just kind of took the city.
But I'd be happy if you chose to disband at least.
You're a funny kid,
Eh.
being oddly nice to us after all the shit we caused. Don't
What
you
is the
think?
point of being a dick right now?
The cycle of hatred's gone on for long enough.
Oh, really?
Crimes you've committed will never vanish, but no one wants this war to go on longer than it has to.
I do.
It's not as though you guys want war, do you?
Yes.
That's enough of the niceties.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
You've got time to worry about us. Use it to worry about yourself.
What do I gotta worry about?
Whether you choose to side with the Alliance or go against them, you've got a tough road ahead, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, we got a whole civil war to deal with.
Make sure to think long and hard before you decide.
To interfere.
And if we end up as enemies again, show me what you got. On the
Okay.
battlefield, I mean.
Excuse me.
Those textures look so flat. I have no idea what's going on there.
Think I might have been too harsh on the kid.
Is he wearing, like, a dress shirt with a Pops collar underneath? Is, like,
Still,
the fuck is he wearing?
yeah. He's probably perfect for the job.
What the fuck is your outfit? Your undershirt confuses me.
He saw right through me.
Eh.
He's not wrong, though. I should be worrying about myself right now.
I want that coat.
He seemed kind of different, though. Like he'd lost his spark.
Probably because he's stupid.
His sole objective in life seemed to be to get revenge for his old
Really,
Jaeger
like,
Corps
his
killed
is
by
the
Osborn.
stupidest, it's just revenge. It's silly.
Maybe he's just not sure what to do with himself now that he's done just that?
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna steal this. Anyone care? My God, I still have so many rooms left.
Good day to you, Reinschwarzer.
Wait, you have gold eyes. What the fuck?
What the? You're the Phantom Thief!
How did you not know he was here?
You sure look comfortable. What are you doing here?
Just chilling out, relaxing, and maxing out cool, and I'll sit in some b-ball outside.
Why wouldn't I be?
Why are those
Such a
lights
guest on
going
this
up?
ship
What
as
is the
you
purpose
are,
of those
and
things?
who would deny themselves the pleasure of a ship so beautiful?
This place sucks.
The furnishings are immaculate. The food and wine are positively sumptuous.
Looks like the inside of a cathedral.
And I am of the firm belief that it's wasteful not to take advantage of the opportunities life presents you.
Why are you a member of Ouroboros?
Ah, and speaking of opportunities, don't just stand there. Take a seat and join me in having a drink.
I'll toast to that.
You've been blessed with the rare chance to sit and chat one-on-one with the most beloved thief of our time.
Hell, wait, didn't you chat with like a bunch of other
I can't
characters?
believe that's how you describe yourself.
Well, he is. He's the best.
Well, what the hell? I'll have a drink.
Is he in Kuro, or have they broken the streak of him being in like every game?
Nothing alcoholic, though.
Lame. Nerd. Kick his ass.
Funny. I didn't realize you'd met Prince Olivert.
Yeah, that's a long story.
Indeed, there are few even among royals whose palate is so refined as his.
Yes, the refined palate of the debaucherous prince.
Between our shared love of beauty and fundamental difference of opinion on the nature of love,
What?
he forever remains an endless source of entertainment for me.
Oh, that's a light source by his eye. Okay.
I suddenly feel very sorry for him.
Wow, seriously?
What happened down in Liberl sounds pretty amazing, though.
Yeah, almost like it could fit 3 whole games worth of content in it.
I'd heard there were problems with orbital technology in southern Erebonia at the time, but I had no idea that was
Wait, the
why.
orbital shutdown incident went all the way to southern Erebonia? How powerful was the gospel?
That magnificent floating city was quite the sight to behold, let me tell you. Oh, how I wish I could have shown it to you.
Did you get a picture?
It would have changed your view of the world completely.
I mean, it changed my view of this world.
It really does sound amazing.
Eh.
Wait, why am I sitting here having a friendly discussion with a wanted criminal?
Reen, no, this is awesome.
He has so many interesting and unusual stories, I got completely caught up listening to them.
Yeah, because he's a cool character.
Ha ha! A thief of my caliber can steal much more than objects, Reed.
Yeah, I still don't know why you're a member of Ouroboros. I think there's like...
There. I was able to steal much of your time and your interest.
Wow.
Perhaps I stole your heart as well.
Well, sorry, Reen is...
Rest assured that did not happen.
I was gonna say, Reen's straight, but then there's this dialogue with Crow.
Your stories were interesting, though, I'll admit.
Well, I mean, those actually happened.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know where Prince Olivert is now, would you?
Dead!
Last
Oh,
I
wait.
checked, he wasn't actively fighting against the Alliance.
Ha ha! I imagined Duke Cayenne would welcome a man like the
Yeah,
Prince
I
with
don't think the
open
Prince would
arms
join
and
the Alliance. He seems firmly on the I don't give a fuck
Joy.
side.
To my knowledge, he was always wary of the Chancellor himself.
Especially considering their encounter at the end of Sky 3 has him basically saying he's gonna fuck him over.
But I digress. I'm afraid not even I know where he is at the moment. However, I'm inclined to believe that wherever he's hiding, the Crimson Wings is there with him.
Yeah, that cool ship.
So the Courageous is missing too, then. Although the Duke's got some nerve if he expects Prince Olivert to side with him after he imprisoned the rest
Yeah.
of the Imperial family.
But think, these kinds of things are simply what the great nobles of this country have always done.
What, start civil wars?
The War of the Lions, too, was brought about by numerous families of some standing backing potential successors to the throne.
Yeah, and it threw the country into chaos.
Emperor Dreichels, as a late arrival to the war, was a mere exception to the rule.
What?
I wonder, does Prince Olivert think himself as the second coming of Dreichels?
Man, I don't know how to answer that question.
One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
I love when they do these, like, static poses when you learn just how kind of
This
flat
helped
the
place my
models
hopes
are.
in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
Yeah, that's a lot of darkness.
I don't think he does. From what I can tell, he intends to try and end this war in a slightly different way from Dreigel's.
By curb stomping all y'all.
Oh? Do tell.
Sorry, but I should be going.
Bye.
Thanks for all the interesting stories. They helped me work through things in my head a bit.
I still hate you.
Ha-ha!
Why did he put his mask back on?
I will be waiting at the edge of my seat to hear which path you choose. Join us, and you'll be warmly welcomed.
I don't know. Would Reed make a good member of Ouroboros? Probably not. I'm gonna be real.
Naturally, I'm fascinated by you as the Ashen Knight's pilot,
And
but I'm even more fascinated with that brute strength of yours. I would love the chance to see the power of an ogre up close.
yeah, the ogre strength is an odd translation. I believe it's closer to like, I think maybe it's Oni in the original, or it's supposed to be like a demon. And like ogre is just like a weird translation they went to, meaning there's some odd wording every once in a while.
I doubt it's half as interesting as what you're thinking.
Oh, dude, it's way more interesting.
Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Trust me, I know what that power is. I'm good at this. So this music is just so good. I really like it. More dialogue. I forgot who's in this room. Best girl. Best girl. Duvalie.
Having to travel to and from Crossbell like this is utterly exhausting. No, I mustn't complain. I'm doing this for the sake of my lord.
But my lord.
She sounds awfully familiar.
You fought her.
Who goes there?
How did you not notice him?
Wait, you're the Ashen Knight's pilot.
Yeah, kicked your ass, remember?
I remember you now. You're with Ouroboros. Duvalie the Swift, right?
No, that's Swift Duvalie.
Have you no shame? Is it perhaps normal for you to barge into a lady's room unannounced?
Rain, don't answer that question. It's a trap.
You and that Arseid are only as bad as each other, I swear. Learn your place!
No.
Actually, I just walked through the door normally.
Duvalie, you're gonna be falling for this man.
I should have probably knocked before I came in, though. Sorry about that.
It's not a joke. Not a love interest, but she does have a bunch of weird ship teas in 4 with Rain.
So, now that we're understood, what do you want?
Did you literally just change into your armor to have a conversation?
Have you come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side after all?
No.
Can you not jump to conclusions? Besides, it's not like you're working with the Alliance because you agree with what they're doing.
Exactly.
Oh, naturally. Lady Clotilde seems to have a purpose of her own. But for my part, I have no obligation to help the Alliance whatsoever.
Why are you?
I'm simply cooperating because I was told doing so was necessary to the plan.
Plan?
The plan.
I'm not sure what she's getting at. Just so we're clear, that lord you keep mentioning isn't Vita Clotilde, is it?
No.
She may be an Anguis like her, but my lord is the 7th, not the 2nd.
Yeah, I have no idea.
She is the leader of the Stallritter, the great light which guides us.
A complete idiot.
Gallant yet beautiful, proud yet merciful. She's the strongest knight of all, and oh, she's simply divine.
We've actually met her if you played Crossbell.
Well, you've made it clear how great you think she is. So the head of the Stallritter is also a woman?
No shit.
She certainly is. And if you must know, 100 swordsmen of your strength couldn't hope to equal her.
Well, yeah.
No, 1,000, even 10,000 of you wouldn't be able to so much as scratch her.
Understandable?
Okay, I get it. She's strong. Still, if she's a woman who could be described as the strongest knight of all, Laura already noticed the similarity between the Eisenritter and Stallritter, but she really does sound like Saint Sandlot.
Man, stop giving away all the twists, Rain.
I see I've got you thinking.
Yeah, I'm more confused about your armor.
Incidentally, I may have already mentioned her title, But one can never share my lord's glory too many times.
Man, you really are an obsessed fangirl.
She's known as the Steel Maiden.
The Steel Maiden, huh?
Made of rock and steel.
And with that, I believe that's enough idle chatter.
Man, this is literally just foreshadowing a twist like 5 games from now.
If you didn't come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side, then we
Well,
remain
okay,
enemies.
maybe like 1 game from now.
As such, we shouldn't be standing here being friendly with one another.
Man, you suck, Doobly.
Yeah, I suppose you're
You're
right.
also best girl, but you suck.
Sorry for bothering you. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to ask. You're not an enforcer like Blue Blanc or Sharon, right?
Nope.
Is there any reason for that?
You just had to ask. Enforcers are selected by the society's leader, the Grandmaster.
Except for the ones that were forced, but whatever.
And in order to be selected as one and given a number, that person needs to be burdened by some kind of darkness.
That's very vague.
But just so we're clear, there is no correlation between having a number and one's strength, alright? I'm quite strong.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I didn't say you weren't, but it makes perfect sense. You don't strike me as someone who's carrying any kind of darkness with you.
They all have dark and troubled backstories. We gotta redeem all the Ouroboros
You're
members.
refreshingly sincere. Like someone who hates anything that strays from the
So
path
that's
of righteousness.
really weird why you're working with Ouroboros.
I'll thank you not to spout such nauseating drivel in my presence.
Oh, she's blushing. Reen's already working his magic.
Now get the hell out of my room!
What, before you officially fall for him? Bye, best girl. It's like 8 characters I say that about.
She chased me out. I'm really curious about the Steel Maiden. Could she really have some connection with the Lance Maiden?
Sure. And that character we saw in 1. Oh, I forgot all about that.
Perhaps
Oh,
even
yeah.
the woman who helped us during our August field study.
No, that was a ghost. Ghosts are real, right?
Huh? I think I can sense someone inside.
No, you can't.
Given the circumstances, I imagine it must be one of the people who fought us in Ymir.
But who?
Huh?
It's the potted plant.
It's empty. Weird. I could have sworn I sensed someone in here.
A drunken man shows up. Oh no.
Oh,
Aw, she's just... Okay, well, that was a bad camera angle. Altina, no. Reen, double no.
looking at her lying down like this, she really is just a child.
No
Maybe
comment.
12 or 13? Somewhere close to Milliam's age.
God, I forgot how young Milliam's supposed to be.
How did a kid like this end up fighting with the Alliance?
Good question.
Who are you? Who's calling me?
It's me, Dio.
Is she talking in her sleep?
No. Schwarzer, run.
Situation assessed. Location is a room inside the guest area of the Pentagrul.
Fuck this place.
9 hours have passed since initial loss of consciousness.
That's called sleep.
Guess she's sleeping comfortably enough here. Then again, she needs it at her age. She's got plenty of growing left.
Sure, Reen.
Wait.
Huh?
Good morning?
Afternoon, evening.
Reen Schwarzer. Why are you here?
Long fucking story, girl.
Unless my memories have been tampered with, I believe this room was solely allocated to me.
Why do you have 2 beds?
Oh, it was. Sorry. If I'd known you were sleeping, I wouldn't have come in here.
So you're an intruder then?
Yeah.
Clown Soleus.
Run!
No, it was just an innocent mistake.
Dodge it.
Whoa, can we at least talk about this?
Dodge roll,
No
Reen.
mercy for trespassers.
Reen, use what Adel taught you. Why does she have like a
You claim to have
cattail
no
here?
inappropriate motives for sneaking into this room.
She doesn't have it in any other outfits.
Not claim! I really didn't!
But once you walked in, you fell victim to temptation and chose to act in accordance to your desires.
Okay, no.
No, I didn't! How many times do I have to explain what happened before you'll believe me?
She's still gonna kick the shit out of you. Is your tail clipping into your robot? Yep.
I was making a joke.
Sure.
Had you any intention of harming me, Clown Soleus would have attacked you. That he didn't proves your innocence.
Wow, that's actually a really convenient system.
Oh, right. Then what was all that for?
Fun.
Oh, whatever. I suppose it's my own fault for coming in without permission.
Well, the door was unlocked, Reen, and you're also an idiot.
Anyway, I've cleared my name. I'll see you some other time, probably.
Bye.
If that's what you want to do, you didn't come to ask me anything then?
Well, no. Honestly, I didn't even know you were in here.
Yeah, my first question is actually why you clearly have a cat motif, but your name is Black Rabbit. Just a question why you're not Black Cat.
I do have a lot I'd like to ask you, though. And just as much I'd like to say to you.
You suck.
Okay, if you're offering, what are your reasons for helping the Alliance? Why do you have a puppet just like Milliam's? Just who are you?
Reen, most of those questions are spoilers.
The answer to your first question is, I was ordered to do so. As all information regarding Clown Soleus is confidential, I am unable to answer your second question.
It's because you don't even know.
And as for the last one, I am unable to fully comprehend the depth of your question.
Huh?
Oh, forget it. You abducted my sister and the princess. Whether you were ordered to or not doesn't change that.
You still suck.
And it's not something I think I can forgive. See you around. Sorry, that was probably too harsh.
No, that actually went a lot. Fuck this girl.
Can't pretend to know anything about your circumstances.
That doesn't excuse kidnapping, Schwarzer.
But I do know that you didn't abduct them of your own free will. Anyway, with that said, I'll be going.
See ya.
Maybe we'll have a chance to talk again sometime.
Yeah, sure.
The Black Workshop.
What?
That's the name of the place I belong to. It was they who loaned me to the Noble Alliance.
Please remember that, Reen. It'll become important in, like, 2 games.
Unless you choose to join the Alliance, that is the most I'm able to disclose to you.
The name doesn't ring any bells, and loaned. That makes it sound like, I suppose it's none of my business.
No, not really.
Thanks for telling me. I'll be sure to remember that name.
I can't see doing so holding any real purpose for you.
Yeah, it's not like they'll be important later.
Incidentally, did you have any untoward motives behind what you just did?
Reen, you gotta stop head patting people for like 5 seconds.
No, I did not.
Can somebody stop this serial head patter?
The Black Workshop? Loaned? Sounds
Metal
like stuff
Gear.
worth remembering.
Alright, who's next? I think we have 2 more conversations. Yep, there's just 2.
I can sense someone inside. What the?
Oh, this one's McBurn. Even though I don't quite get how this one works, but okay. It would take too long for me to explain, and it would be way too spoilery.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Forgot you were staying here too.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
You jerk.
What was that? It's gone now, anyway. Maybe it was just my imagination.
Yeah, it wasn't, Schwarzer.
So what's up? I couldn't give a damn whether you joined the Alliance or not, to be honest.
I know, dude. I know.
Oh, I didn't come here for any specific reason.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Again, that means something different in this
Sit and talk to you
context.
for a while.
What a pain in the ass.
What a bore. I got questions about magic.
So, what do you want to ask?
When we ran into each other back near Bereahard, you asked a weird question.
Yep.
Something about being mixed?
Oh, that?
I didn't have the chance to figure out what that meant at the time.
I still don't know what it
But
means.
what did you
I'm
mean?
kidding. I actually do know what it
I don't
means.
know if I can even explain that one. It's just something you feel. What we've got mixed into us is obviously different in strength and nature. It's kind of hard to put into words.
I can explain it.
Yeah, seems that way.
Except to explain it would spoil a lot about McBurn as a character.
I know you're not trying to confuse me on purpose, but I really can't wrap my head around what you're saying.
Just watch.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's no trick to it. I'm not using an ornament, it's not magic, and I'm not using an artifact either. I just will fire to appear, and it does.
So it's just a totally unnatural ability.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Actually, Rain, you should be able to figure it out, or at least players should if they know anything about DG and what they were trying to achieve.
Something that just gives you results, without the processes you'd usually have to go through to obtain them. You've got one too, right?
He does. His ogre strength.
Well, true. That power of mine wasn't something I gained from training. I don't even know where the power itself is coming from.
Yeah, that's also a spoiler.
It's the same kind of thing.
Magic.
People who can do things like that usually have something mixed into them. Something foreign, unnatural, mixed into their body itself. Different to the church's stigmas.
Okay, I guess that makes sense from what I know, but like,
Looks like a pretty small part of it in your case, though.
Oh.
There, huh? Anyway, I couldn't tell you how, where, or why whatever it is got mixed into you.
I guess if we're using more vague terms, this makes more sense, but considering where both of the,
Sure you've got more questions, but sorry. I can't answer them.
to really talk about this scene, I'd have to spoil a lot. I don't feel like doing that.
No, it's okay. You've answered enough already.
Yep.
I feel like I understand myself a little better now, actually.
Do you?
Good for you, I guess. So, we done now?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Oh yeah,
Oh, this scene.
so how much of you is unnatural?
Me? All of me.
We'll get back to that.
His circumstances seem very different from mine.
Isn't that door supposed to be closed? Game?
Guess all I can do is remember what he said. Maybe there will come a time when it'll all make sense.
Yeah, it'll take a while.
I'm sure one day I'll find out what this power of mine is. What the story behind me being given this power as a kid is.
Yep.
One day.
Yeah, maybe the door is supposed to be closed. Can I actually? Nope. I guess I could, but there's no point. Alright, one last people.
I wonder who's in here.
We got a visitor?
Come on in.
Excuse me.
Surprised no one else did this bit, but I guess they are Jaegers. They're probably more on edge. Where's the rock music happening?
Figured it was you. Sup?
Sup?
Have a seat. Bourbon? I suppose not.
Yeah, bourbon's not that great.
Yeah, I really shouldn't. How come you guys are being so friendly, though?
They're Jaegers. They don't give a shit.
I mean, we're on opposing sides and all.
Why wouldn't we be? It's not like we're on a battlefield right now.
Yeah, we're chill.
We're Jaegers. Nothing unusual about us trying to cut some throats one day that's sitting in a bar with the same guys the next.
Of course, if you would rather fight with us, that can be arranged.
I shall have to politely decline.
Yeah, I don't think I could take either of you.
For one thing, I don't think I'd stand the slightest chance of taking you two down.
Hey now, no need to be so pessimistic. If he seems to think pretty highly of you, have a little more faith in yourself.
So she does?
At the very least, you'd be able to give us a real fight in your divine night.
Too bad it's locked up for reasons.
Not that I'd have any intention of losing even then.
Hell yeah.
The scary thing is, I'm pretty sure he's dead serious.
One-on-one with the Divine Knight.
Well, they're used to taking out tanks. They probably have their ways.
Just go for the leg. Sweep the leg. Wait, did Leo move? What the hell?
Oh yeah?
Oh, Zeno.
Ranking 72nd for the year in an academy full of big shot students ain't half bad. Brings a tear to my eye to see our little Fee putting her heart into
Oh, now we're telling them about Fee.
And don't forget, she was the youngest of her classmates, too. The boss was right when he said that she can do anything she puts her mind to.
Yes, the boss.
You got that right. Maybe joining the gardening club will make her a bit more ladylike, too.
Sure.
Oh, who am I kidding?
She's still young. She has plenty of time to develop on that front if she so pleases.
Why are you guys caring about that?
You really seem to adore her. Like two proud parents talking about their child.
Sure.
And yet... If you don't mind me asking, why did you leave Fee behind?
Boss's orders.
After your boss was killed in a battle with his sworn enemy, I mean.
Oh, Fee told you about that.
Yep.
It sounds like you're closer to her than I thought you were.
Wow, why are you mad?
I trust this is simply me being paranoid. But you haven't tried making any moves on her, have you?
Oh, this still plays even if you haven't already done her Cold One event.
No, of course not. I wouldn't dream of it.
And why not?
I just want to know why you'd abandon her when she obviously means so much to the two of you. She thought of you all like family. Why did you leave her all alone?
Well, we had our reasons. Let's leave it at that. I know you want to know, but you're not the one we should be telling that to.
No, that's actually true.
We'll be sure to tell Fee our reasons in due time.
Once all the spoilers have happened.
Until then, leave the issue be.
Alright, I can accept that. Still, she's our classmate. In that sense, she's like family to me, to us, too. And we feel that way about her just as strongly as you do. If not more so.
Damn!
I want to be perfectly clear on that.
She's our family.
Fighting words right there.
Still, we'll remember you said that.
When we kill you.
Returning to the matter at hand, you're sure you haven't tried to make any moves on her?
Not in this timeline.
Come on, spit it out.
They really are like two overprotective fathers.
Are you wearing fingerless? Wait, you both are.
I was hoping to get a bit more out of them about what Zephyr is up to. All we did was talk about Fee the whole time.
I don't know if Zephyr has any other members.
Oh well, at least now I know that the guys in Zephyr really cared about her, so it wasn't a complete waste of time.
No, it kind of was. So that just leaves our guest on the second floor. Why are you guys just here? Oh, I'll just replay the same scene. Man, I wonder who our mystery guest will be. Man, I'd hate to be the one that has to take care of all these plants on a fucking airship.
I think the mate's finished working in there now. I wonder who's using this room, though.
Green, how do you not know? What are you, an idiot?
Yes? Who is it? Please come in.
That sounds like... Excuse me.
It sounds like other best girl. I love the princess. I should really do her endings for 2. And I've done her one for 3.
I didn't dare to hope.
It's you.
It's a me, Rina Schwarze.
It's really you.
Is that China?
Your Highness.
On the fucking plane?
I mean, how did you get here? This all feels like a dream.
Yeah, a really bad one.
Please don't tell me it is. I don't think my heart could handle the disappointment.
Well, sorry.
It's really me.
Yeah. That sucks.
I'm so glad you're safe.
No.
I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of
I'm
this.
kidding.
If
I love the
hadn't been so
princess.
weak and careless, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, he really is just like a head taller than her, huh?
You mustn't apologize. Simply being able to see you again is
I
more
hate that
than
I have to
could
click
hope
A. I
for.
could do auto, but I'm gonna forget when there's no dialogue.
You must have been really lonely.
And this giant fucking... More plants!
I'm here for you now, though. I might not be the most reliable person for the job,
Man, I'd hate to be the gardener on an airship.
but I'm not going anywhere.
How do you... Why is that a job?
So that's what you've been doing all this time?
Fighting.
Yeah, I was happy all of us were able to get back together again.
For like a day.
But then yesterday, I ended up being invited onto the ship by Duke Cayenne.
That fucking asshole.
That's why I'm here, talking to you.
Yeah, here I am.
I do recall thinking things were a little noisier than usual yesterday. Now I know why.
When things were on fire?
Strange as it may sound, I suppose I owe the Duke my thanks.
What?
After all, if not for his invitation, we wouldn't have been able to find each other like this.
That's right.
Sorry. I wish I could say I'd snuck on board to rescue you or something. Incidentally, I hesitate to ask, but
Oh, she's hanging in town square.
You want to know where Elise is, right?
Dead.
She's not on this ship, I'm afraid. I can't say for sure, but I believe she's been taken to the same place as my parents.
Why?
really?
I'm sure it isn't news to you that my mother, father, and Cedric have been imprisoned somewhere.
Fucking Cedric, man.
And apparently, they've chosen Elise to be my family's attendant.
Why?
So it's likely wherever they've been taken, she's right there with them.
Well, time to rescue the royal family by murdering people.
Really? I'm not sure whether to feel relieved or what.
Eh.
I can hardly blame you. I feel exactly the same way, even.
You do?
But why were you alone imprisoned on this airship? Surely there must be some reason.
To lure you out.
That was Duke Cayenne's decision.
Fuck him.
I believe he's using me to suppress potential rebellion in areas occupied by the Alliance.
Look, I have a princess.
By having me address the people and calm them down.
Forgive me for saying so, but that's a little messed up.
I mean, that's actually not the worst idea.
I don't especially mind doing it, honestly. It's a simple enough task. People all across Erebonia are uneasy about this war. And as princess, I should do what's within my power to help calm their nerves.
Yeah, fuck the war.
But at the expense of your own feelings?
Wow.
I know you want to help.
Is that
but
Fern
you can't be
fake?
happy
Because if
about
it is,
the
like,
news
I have
as the Alliance's
questions.
puppet
Like, if
to
it's
deceive
not.
them. Plus, you've been forcibly separated from your family, your best friend. You don't even know
I
where
heard
they
there's
are.
so many plants on an airship.
Yes, but... Oh, why even bother? You see through everything, don't you, Reen?
No.
Anyway, putting my feelings aside, what do you plan to do now?
Fight.
I presume you don't intend to actually do whatever Duke Cayenne tells you to.
I'm gonna serve his head up on a fucking platter.
Well, I'm really not sure what to do.
Decapitate him?
The longer this war goes on, the more people will suffer because of it.
Steal his spine?
But even so, I don't feel as though siding with the Noble Alliance is the right course
You tried
of
kicking
action.
him in the teeth.
And the same goes for the Imperial Army. I can't
Why,
in good conscience
though?
side with them either.
I see.
There's so much to think about. You're being used as a puppet against your
Just
will?
join the Imperials to fight against a common foe. I just hit my mic, huh?
And then Elise is imprisoned somewhere too, being forced to do who knows what. I have to act somehow to change things.
That's why you side with the Imperial Army to take on the fucking nobles.
That wasn't your fault, Reen.
Ever since I was taken in by my family all those years ago, I've tried to be a brother figure to her.
And failed.
I became the person I am today because of them.
Wow, that is some dead eyes. Also Demon
They've
Child.
always loved me like they would a real son. And she's always treated me like a real older brother.
Yeah, sure.
You saw that power of mine, didn't you? And what I look like when I use it?
You get white hair.
Well, yes, I did.
Hey, you looked fucking sick.
Back when I was a kid, something just like that happened.
He fucking
ended up
killed a
using it right there in
giant
front of me.
bear.
She should have been terrified of me. But if she was, she never once let it show. She treated me exactly the same as before.
Sure.
And that was when I swore, deep within my heart, no matter what happened, no matter what I had to do, I would always protect her.
With the power of this weird pout, wait.
And that's why I can't help but wonder. I can't help but wonder if now's the time to live up to that promise. If I should put her before everything else. Even if I have to ignore or outright betray my own personal beliefs in the process.
Reen, what the hell are you talking about?
Reen.
Schwarzer.
As your honorary little sister, I order you to get a hold of yourself.
When did that happen?
What?
Suplex!
Your Highness.
I know Elise far better than you think I do. In fact, I'd even go as far as to say I know her better than you.
True.
Reen, she's already told me so much about what happened 8 years ago.
Yeah, you savagely murdered that bear with a knife.
She told me about how that snowy day was what inspired you to take up the sword.
So that I could kill more bears.
She told me how traumatic that moment was for you. How what happened stays with you even now.
Wow.
And she even told me that, while she hated how she felt the tiniest bit happy because of it.
I forgot he's got like a fucking butcher's knife or like a machete.
It meant that your attention, your guilt, and your sense of responsibility were directed towards her and no one else.
How much blood is on that coat, Schwarzer?
And she knew more than anyone how selfish that was. She may have had other reasons for choosing to go to Saint Estrella.
What are the reasons?
But her main reason was that she didn't want you to keep feeling guilty because of her.
Damn.
More than anything else, she wanted to free you of your burdens.
Well, that's gonna be a tough order, dude.
You should know, when you joined Thor's and were making new friends, and you finally seemed to be moving forward.
Well, and then everything came crashing down.
She felt a little jealous, and even a little lonely at being left behind. But she was so very, very happy for you too. So please, Reen, please don't use Elise to justify not choosing your place in this war.
Right. Well, time to kill nobles.
Because I know for a fact, she wants you, of all people, to carve your own path and find true happiness.
By killing Duke Cayenne. Or more like, killing Reen live on stage. How is that a CG?
How could I have been so blind?
Well, that's kind of your character arc.
All this time I thought I was trying to protect her, and it's been the other way around since the start.
Sure.
And that's not just true for her either. Mom, Dad, Master Ka-Fi.
Who is dead.
All my friends at Thor's, they've been supporting me this whole time. How could I have missed something so obvious?
Because you're an idiot. You also have
I finally understand what I've been lacking inside of me all this
You also
time.
have a massive hero/guilt complex.
I was so focused on trying to protect others, I never stopped to think about how relationships go both ways.
You're an idiot.
Others try to support me just like I try to support them. And I have as much of an effect on them as they do on me.
Sure.
How did I not realize before now? I'm sorry, Master. I think you gave me that intermediate scroll a bit too soon.
He has a what?
What? Better to realize late than never, I suppose.
I actually have to leave real quick. Kind of blow my nose. It's like crap in it. Well, there goes my headphones. Is there a box back here? Yeah, I'll be right back. You guys can watch Reen charging his energies. return. I get like crap in my nose all the time. Cold weather, hot weather. Always gets clogged up with shit. I have to get it out of my system. Yeah. I need to organize all my wires better.
Because now I finally feel like I'm ready. As long as I keep that fact in mind, I
will
won't
never
lose
lose control.
again.
Sure, Reen. You'll never lose control. What is going on? He's not. Oh.
Are you alright?
No. Something just happened.
I'm fine. And I've got you to thank for that. Forget honorary. You sounded just like my real sister for a minute.
Sister.
So, thank you. I think it's time we get going. I wouldn't want to keep my classmates waiting any longer than I already have.
Good point.
A pity, but you're right.
What?
I was rather hoping we could stay like this a little while longer. But I suppose all good things have to come to an end.
Yeah, you can't monopolize his attention. He's got other girls to visit.
Take care of yourself, Reen. I'll leave Elise's rescue to you.
Elfin, you're on my side.
No matter what it takes, please.
Yeah, we're getting out of here.
Why are you shaking your head?
I said it's time we get going, didn't I? There's no way I'm leaving my sister's best friend imprisoned in a place like this.
Hell yeah.
I will get the two of us off this ship. So stay close to me.
Reen's got the moves. He's got the jabs. Reen's about to swoop up all them girls. Wait, what? Does she have stats?
So, do you have an escape plan?
Nope.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight, is on the deck.
If he smashes everything, we have a small chance.
He's chained up there, but if we can get to him, I'm sure we can find some way to use him to get away from him.
Chained up.
First, though, we need to find a way to get out of this part of the ship.
I remember this intermission being a lot longer, but that might have just been me.
Alright then. I never imagined I'd be running away from here with you at my side.
Wow, never.
Elise is going to be so envious.
Yeah, Elise and all other of his love interests. No, except for the 3 we haven't met yet.
Anyway, let's get going.
Let's go rock. What are her ornaments? Is that the only thing I got? Why does she not have a weapon? Well, she at least has some stuff. Oh, I can't actually change her, her orbs.
There are a lot of very strong people here, so try to keep your voice down.
That's not gonna help, Schwarzer.
Not to worry.
Hey, where are they? Day? Gonna close the door. Eh. Seriously? A vent! We learned about those this game.
Thought so. It's a vent.
No shit!
Well, that's convenient.
Is it?
Might it lead to somewhere else on the ship, you think?
Most likely. Still,
I'm not making any jokes.
I can't very well ask a princess to crawl through a vent.
Eh, she'll be fine.
Nonsense, Reen. Of course you can. I'm ready to begin our great escape.
Great escape.
It's going to be all dark inside. And probably filthy, too.
Wow, really?
A little bit of darkness and dirt never hurt anyone. I had to travel through some fairly narrow underground passages when escaping from Heimdall, too.
You still got caught.
All right. How about I go first? I'm smaller than you, after all.
No, go second.
No, definitely not. Well, as long as you're all right with it. but I'll be going first. Like I said before, just stay close to me.
Just chill.
Alright then.
Yeah, Alphen.
I think a princess would be more mindful when she's wearing a dress.
No, she knew exactly what she was doing, Reen. She's making the moves. This is really slow.
I'm surprised. It's not dirty at all in here.
The ship's like brand new.
Maybe it's because the ship's newly built?
So, how long is this passage? What a thrill. With darkness is... I flat out do not know the lyrics to that song.
Oh, there's a corner.
Cool.
We must be past the guest area then.
How did nobody notice us? You behind me? No. Can't even, like, see what's on the other end. We escaped. We're free. Kinda.
Looks like we're in the clear for that part of the ship at least.
My, that was intense.
It's just going through a fucking vent.
It's like I've stepped right into the world of one of those spy novels that are so popular these days.
Sure, spy novels.
Anyway, here's hoping we can make it to the deck without getting caught.
What is it?
Fucking
Soldiers
anarchism.
are coming this way. Keep a safe distance and let me handle this.
Yeah, two of them.
It feels like the closest thing we have to someone ordinary around here is that kid.
Sure.
It's pretty nerve-wracking having to be around them all.
I just wish I could get to see Princess Alphen in person.
Oh.
What?
Well, you got your
Too
wish.
late.
Good luck, Reed!
Here I go.
It's my turn.
Oh, you actually have shit. I forgot. Do you have anything that is AoE? Not really.
My turn.
Well, he's dead.
Here I go.
It's my turn.
Hey, you're like a wizard.
Oh, they're strong.
Eh. I think you guys just suck.
Are you all right, Your Highness?
Eh.
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks to you, of course. Let's be going. I'll be sure to stay very close to you.
Yeah.
All right.
You better. Oh. That was the way back. Wait, why is the save point here then? Or I guess the heal point. Hey, can I finally make evade too? The game answered my question.
Here I go. Now's our chance.
Gladly.
Let's move. That's the power of...
Oh, they are linked.
Mechanical monsters?
Anarchisms, my dear.
They're called archaisms.
Archaisms, sorry. God, if you miss these, there's no way to get them. This game really hates 100%ers.
I don't suppose escaping through the windows would be an option.
No.
Probably not. We'll have to do this the long way.
Nah, just jump. What does that do? That's not too bad. Do any of them give me more strength? No, I don't think so.
Here I go.
Is that a dog?
It's my turn.
Yeah, that's a dog.
My turn.
That was a dog.
Right.
Those are dogs.
My turn.
Gladly.
Schwarzer? How are you almost dead?
Sorry.
Fuck!
Everyone.
Schwarzer, how did you die?
Thanks. Let's move.
Man, this segment's actually kind of tricky because it only involves you as the only attacker. Do I fight here?
There they are.
Fuck.
Recover the princess.
I'll recover my face.
2 soldiers, 1 military monster. Shouldn't be a problem.
2 shots.
Stay back, please.
1 kill.
Bring it on. My turn.
Ah, shit. Well, we just do this.
Now a chance.
Hey, that was cool.
Let's move.
Wait, how are you still alive?
Here I go.
Thought I killed you.
I'm shocked how skilled you are with arts.
I mean, they teach her something, right?
You are? You're so sweet.
He's putting the moves. Schwarzer, we need to stop you.
Bring it on. Let's move.
Yeah, I just realized what's probably causing him to die a lot is probably the fact that he's the only tank. They have a bond line.
Oh, Rain, my hero.
Up top.
Thank you, Your Highness.
That was the worst high five ever. They have Link level 5? When did I do that? Die!
Enemy sight. Here I go.
Oh, I should not have done that. That just wasted all of my fucking points. Dude, my headphones. I need, like, better wired ones.
Oh, look! A staircase!
Hopefully this will lead to the deck.
Oh, this is a boss fight. Which means that my controller broke. Do I have anything that gives me some of those points back? I don't think I do. That's all food items, and I don't have food items.
How did you get ahead of us?
Well, they are fucking wizards.
I'll freely admit I wasn't actually expecting you to join the Alliance.
Well then, let me kick your ass.
Not even in my wildest dreams did I imagine you'd try to flee the ship with our dearest princess.
Dude, I'm telling you, I would do cooler shit.
You're a bold one, I'll give you that.
I'll kick your ass.
I wasn't expecting to run into either of you on the way out either.
Really?
You guys aren't called the Phantom Thief and Duvalie the Swift for nothing.
Trying to praise us won't get us to let you pass.
That's not why I said it.
Princess Alphin is one of this nation's most precious treasures.
Yeah, right next to that fucking jar of jelly beans that's been around since Dreigel's time.
You surely couldn't have thought that I, the Phantom Thief, would allow you to steal her from us, could you?
No.
I'm not being stolen by anyone. If anything, I was the one who whispered sweet nothings into his ear and tempted him to run away with me.
That's not how this works.
Oh my, what a passionate young lady you are.
Yeah, she really is her brother's sister.
You've no doubt taken after your brother in more ways than one.
The good one, not Cedric, that piece of shit.
I'd like to believe that I'm not quite the oddball he is.
Eh.
I couldn't agree more with his belief that love is the truest form of beauty, however.
Fuck that.
Really now?
The fuck?
They're actually hitting it off.
Well, yeah, they're awesome.
I think that's enough messing around for one day.
What? No.
You're an enforcer, Blue Blanc. Take your work seriously and behave.
You know he doesn't have to be here, per the Enforcer laws.
I think the number of enforcers who take things seriously are in the minority, I'm afraid.
Yeah, none of them give a shit.
Still, you're right about us having played around for long enough. I find the many mysteries surrounding you fascinating, but there's a
Why do you have a
certain
magic
appeal to them
staff? I've
remaining
never
forever
understood that.
unsolved.
I've never understood if he actually uses
You
magic
think
or if it's
yourself
that.
a swordsman, but allow me to show you how little you truly know.
Are you sure you can do this?
Nope!
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. The gap in skill between us is small enough that I should be able to force our way through.
Oh?
Small?
Damn.
The difference in our strength is like night and day, you boor. And if you're foolish enough to be unable to see that, then allow me to make you realize your folly and pay for your arrogance.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
The one being foolish and arrogant is you.
Oh yeah, I have magic powers.
My.
Green?
I owe me being able to do this to you, Your Highness. You and Elise.
Where I get to fuse.
Everyone who's done anything to aid us in coming this far deserves thanks.
Hey, wait there.
What's happened to him?
Could this be your ogre power?
Demon! That's not how you hold a sword for them.
Blade School Intermediate level. I, Green Schwarzer, will be your opponent.
You're an intermediate now? Strength and defense up.
I will enjoy this.
This is his ogre power?
Stop calling it that.
Gather on my blade.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It actually has a different, like, there's a weird filter. How much damage does that do? Was that enough?
How can this be happening? What is he?
Magic.
Splendid! Simply splendid!
Do you believe you can handle him at even this power?
So you finally conquered your power and made it your own, did you? You continue to fascinate me, Reed.
Yeah, kinda.
Green.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
What for?
Oops, went too fast. Ah, now Reed's making the moves. Okay, that can't be possible.
Goodness!
The fuck?
Wait just a damn minute!
Whoa, what's going on here?
Well,
I don't know, but I don't think it's worth us chasing after them.
yeah, let's go back to our room. Faker. Wait, how do the lines go? I don't actually know.
We'll make our way directly to the deck. Are you alright, Your Highness?
Yes, perfectly. My heart just feels as if it's about to burst.
Faker, you're the fake hedgehog around here.
Very fine.
Come on, is now really the time to be flirting with each other?
Yes. That is way too big to be a sniper rifle.
You're here too.
You got some real guts, kiddo. But you ain't getting past us.
Ah, we will.
Zephyr's guard shall not be easily broke.
He just keeps running. What the hell? Schwarzer never does that ever.
Looks like he's picked up a few tricks from our fee.
Wait, really?
The targets have broken our line of defense. Commencing pursuit.
You guys suck.
I'm sorry about that, Your Highness.
There's a lot of footsteps.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. But, can I hold on to you a little tighter?
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Who's left? Oh, hey.
Targets in sight. commencing capture.
Good luck.
My suspicions outlining you as an indecent person seem to have been confirmed.
What do you mean?
Can you not make me out to be some kind of pervert all the time, please?
That won't change. The fuck? That is not how momentum works at all.
Target lost. I may have underestimated you, Reen Schwarzer.
Schwarzer.
In more ways than one.
What?
I'm so sorry, Your Highness. I didn't really have any choice but to do that. I realize that's no excuse.
I know you didn't, but she seemed even younger than me.
Just a child.
How could you, Reen? That truly is indecent.
The fuck are you talking about?
Try not to pay any attention to what she says about me.
I am a perfectly rational adult.
There's the exit.
Don't change the subject.
Well, we're trying to escape. Maybe if we just push Crow's Divine Knight, he'll go tumbling down. Hey, Rain, remember there's still like 8 guys left.
Isn't that
Yeah, Dude 1 and Dude 2.
Crow? And
Dr. Death.
Huh. So that's how it manifests for you.
Yeah, kinda. Just activate Valimar.
That power you got, huh?
Not really.
Still, you're one busy guy, you know that? One minute you're down in the dumps, the next, you've got one of the cutest girls in the country cheering you up.
Well, yeah, I am Reen Schwarzer.
Well, I can't deny it.
You stop speaking in the creepy demon voice.
She wasn't the only one. It was my sister, our classmates, even you, in a sense.
Really? Him?
Come on.
You suck, brah.
Can't say I'm not curious to see what that power of yours can do. But I think you get priority here, right?
Wow, McBurn, really?
Yeah, let me have this one.
I think this is like the actual boss fight. That weapon's ridiculous.
Your Highness, if you don't mind.
Oh, hi, Luna. How's it going?
all right.
Schwarzer.
This is your first time fighting me without the mask on, I think.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would. I had to join up with Freya's thing because of the collab we did earlier.
With our Divine Knights, I come out on top. But let's see who wins when it's just the two of us.
Now you get to see my great Discord profile pic.
You managed to win against 3 of us at once.
So Crow's evil? Yes, he's very evil. We gotta kill him.
It's just you and me now. And this time, I'll be the victor.
Go ahead and try.
I hate you, Crow. I don't, but I also hate you. Yeah!
Alright, you ready, Reen?
Oh, I got all my shit back. Hey, prepare to get your ass kicked. Die, die, die. Die, 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 die.
Not bad.
Did Reen go fucking Super Saiyan? Now that's his demon power. He has demon powers.
Marcus, activate.
Yeah, demon has, Reen has like a weird, they call it ogre strength. But that's like a weird translation.
Here we go. My turn.
Bro, I am outspeeding you like crazy.
Let's move.
And you're dead.
Damn.
Yeah, he just mastered this like forbidden power he has. Because the princess told him to be cool. Blade Deck 2!
You actually did it.
I thought he was gonna clap for a second.
I sure wasn't expecting you to beat me one-on-one.
Crow, you suck.
You fought pretty well yourself.
Did he?
Couldn't have been easy to last as long as you did against me like this.
Okay. Now he's losing his strength.
Reen!
Schwarzer! I gotta stop doing that.
Why did this have to happen now?
Guess your luck ran out.
Damn.
We finally caught up to you.
How the fuck did it take you this long?
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular?
Yeah, everyone wants to kill me.
But I think you may have been slightly too reckless this time.
I got this.
That wasn't a bad fight.
Eh.
Even if you lost, at least you tried, I guess.
Really, McBurn? That's all you gotta say?
Your Highness, please move away from me.
Fucking run.
Hey, don't be too rough with...
Look sharp.
We're under attack. With mine. What the hell's going on?
Crimson wings?
They're here. It's everyone is here.
What are you all?
Sorry for the wait, Reen.
All the crew.
Yo, we're here to save the day.
Hey, Toval.
You caught us all off guard back in Ymir.
You talking about your Discord profile pic, Luna? Looks pretty cool.
So this time we opted to take the initiative ourselves.
I always go for really scary ones.
We meet
Or
again,
just shitty
Severing
screenshots.
Chains. And I see you brought the purple lightning with you.
Why does everybody have an epitaph but me?
She brought more than that. Check out the Icy Maiden and that big shot arts user from the Bracer Guild.
Big shot arts? Oh,
We couldn't
right,
ask for a
Toval.
more impressive one. However,
Here it comes again.
Yeah, who else? Just chose characters. See, that makes sense. Oh, you guys are fucked.
Your lordship.
Why is it like that?
Uncle Victor!
Uncle Victor.
It's good to see you again, Ray.
Hell yeah.
And it relieves me to see you're none the worse for wear, Your Highness.
Now that's a character.
Radiant Blade Master is here too?
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
Huh. Well, you're strong.
Very strong.
That's quite the nod coming from the blazing demon himself.
He is the almighty Conflammation, or the fuck ever.
I can see now why you're considered one of the fiercest in Ouroboros.
What kind of name is McBurn? That's a spoiler.
And why some even claim you to be the Steel Maiden's equal.
That is not a joke.
Well, I know who I'm gonna be fighting.
Don't you go forgetting about us now.
Who else is left? Oh, right, everybody else.
You're all here too?
No shit.
Are you okay, Reen?
No.
Looks like we've landed in the middle of something pretty crazy.
And not a moment too soon.
We got this.
You came!
Yeah.
Glad to see you're all right.
Hey, it's Oliver. Welcome back, old friend.
You certainly seem to have kept yourself busy. Enjoying your scandalous elopement with Reen, are you?
Dude,
He gave me the time of my life.
please rephrase that, Elfin.
You guys were having that much fun, huh?
Fee, shut up.
And with our princess, Reen.
To think we were so worried about you.
You're not supposed to take it literally.
So this is what you threw me out of Valimar for? Doesn't look very fun.
It is tons of fun.
Crow.
Oh yeah, he's here. Nobody noticed.
It feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
You terrorist fuck.
You're looking spiffy, Crow.
I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there,
Sure
boss.
wasn't expecting all of you to show up, though. How are we even gonna settle this?
Fight to the death.
That is the question, isn't it? I'd roughly estimate both sides to be of equal strength.
Bull fucking shit.
Yeah? So we'd probably just end up at a stalemate, huh?
Mick Byrne could probably kill everyone on this place.
Oh, that doesn't sound like much fun at all. Let's say we just forego the fighting and have ourselves a party instead.
Yes.
I could never turn down a party.
I love you, Blue Blanc, you bastard.
That sounds simply wonderful.
I'll bring the booze.
Yeah.
No, no, no! Can't one of you take this a little more seriously?
Ah, there she is, best girl Duvalie.
This is getting us nowhere.
Well, yeah. Who is left? Oh, right, her. Hi, Vita.
Look who decided to show up.
Yeah, your console had no games.
Krianos, Vita.
Are these the new enforcers?
aboard the Pentagon,
McBurn
Emma.
is new. Blue Blanc was introduced way back in Sky. And Vita and Duvalie aren't enforcers. Duvalie works for the works for one of the top brass, and Vita is one of the top brass.
Your overall ability as a witch might still be lacking.
Altina
that
is
transportation spell was exceptional.
just a character for now. And Leo and Zeno are mercenaries, basically.
I must apologize for the untimely intrusion. As displeased as a few of you might
God,
be
there's
by
like
the
so
idea,
many new
I think
characters.
it's best if we let one another peacefully go our separate ways this time.
Who's Crow? Crow is Reen Schwarzer's best friend.
I'll be the one who bears the brunt of Duke Cayenne's anger.
Vita.
Can't say I understand why we should.
It's not our place to question the orders of
That
our
is.
client.
Oh, you work for Vita, huh?
Whatever. Gives me something to look forward to later.
Yeah, Crow is Reen's bestest friend in the whole damn world. He's determined to punch him in the face and have him join his side again. Hey, Valimar. My fucking Gundam. I thought there was a second fight up here, but I guess I was wrong. I thought there was a fight in the mechs, but I guess there isn't a mech fight. Crow's also our rival, kinda.
Okay. See ya, Fee.
See ya.
Next time we meet, it will be as enemies.
Every time after this we meet as enemies, except for one.
Yep, I know.
Aww, I was kind of hoping we'd be able to talk some more.
You know, you will later.
I expect we will have multiple opportunities to do so in the near future.
Exactly.
Well, catch you later, Phantom Thief.
See ya, nerd.
Or not. You do know that no one likes your stupid pranks, right?
Tut tut.
I love nobody likes Blue Block, not even Ouroboros.
It's a shame we couldn't resume our debate on the nature of beauty this time, my most worthy rival.
God.
I could wax eloquent about beauty till I'm old and gray, but honestly, I think it's about time we settle things between us.
That'll happen later.
Next time we meet, Radiant Blade Master and his daughter, it will be to battle.
Cool.
Well, I certainly have no objection to that.
Duvalie, I don't think you ever actually get whatever you want out of this relationship. Or
You
rivalry.
seem to bear some manner of ill will against my household. I don't know your reasons.
I'll cut your throat out.
But should we be granted the opportunity, I would gladly settle things with you in battle.
Hell yeah.
Yes, well, let's not be too hasty. I can wait.
I love you, Duvalie. Where are the rest of your crew?
Guess that wraps things up for now?
Yep.
You've definitely grown, but you've still got plenty of room for improvement, especially when it comes to piloting Valimar.
Oh my god, it's piloting a giant robot.
So unless you're up for another beatdown, I suggest you get to work on fixing that.
Man, I should have pushed that thing off this fucking plane.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and just to confirm.
Is this endgame? No, this is Intermission.
You were the one who told Toval where I was, right?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus.
If this were Endgame, you'd hear me hitting my head against the wall. Yeah. This transitions us from part 1 to part 2 of the game.
They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you. Then they just hung
This
up.
is ironically one of the
Didn't
best
even say who
segments
they
in
were.
this game. Besides its iconic
He
mention.
does have the same voice as that
not
mystery
mention,
caller.
ending.
I did think he sounded familiar. That must have been because I'd heard it during your concert at the festival.
And by ending, I technically mean like...
Damn. Looks like the jig is
Man.
up.
You really did that? Oh, Crow. There's no shame in admitting that you care, you know.
This game has like 80,000 endings, but we'll get to that when we get to the ending.
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice.
Uh-huh.
Get Valimar a better sword. One like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
I see.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount.
Thank you, computer.
Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
Wow.
I can't pretend to know much about this kind of thing.
What, how to fight?
He's right. Eastern blades like my Tachi are the heart and soul of the 8 Leaves 1 blade style swordsmanship.
Which is why I've been using a broadsword.
Alright, I'll take your advice.
And I'll kick your ass.
And when I've got myself one, I'll finally take everything back. The Academy, the lease,
That money you owe.
and even you, Crow.
That was, a phrase.
If that's how you want it, I'd like to see you try.
Piece of shit, you killed a man. Crow is a terrorist leader. Teleport. The rest of you just kind of jump. Why is the Crimson so much smaller? That is not good for your feet. The gang's all here. Hey, Valimar. Superhero landing.
Courageous, full speed ahead.
Commence retreat from this airspace.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that voice. Toa, is that you? Hey, that was Toa and George. Okay, that's how long I remember this segment taking. Boy, we still have a bit left in this game. So bear with us. We will not be finishing this tonight. That is 100% impossible unless I want to die. So how's that fan game? Yeah, it was fun. I think I had more fun just hanging out with Freya and I think it was just Tux. Yeah, I think I had just more fun just talking to them. Again, visual novels just aren't really my jam. But like, it was kind of weird because it turned out to just be part 1, and then there's like no part 2. It was like just it felt like a prolonged intro.
Thanks for all you've done, Valimar. I'll be counting on you if anything else comes up.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Prepare yourself for your next encounter with the Azure Knight, my Awakener.
Good.
Don't worry, I will. We lost last time, but I know that's not all I'm capable of. As long as we're all together,
As long as he has the strength of friendship.
I eagerly await your results.
Hell yeah.
Looks like he went to sleep.
So, this is what the Great Ashen Knight looks like up close, huh?
Yeah, it looks like a Gundam.
I've heard all manner of rumor about it, but I never expected I'd stand in the presence of a legend.
Oliver, you were in a floating city and also like a Lotus Eater machine. How the fuck is this also impressive?
I can't possibly begin to thank you enough. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come to my aid. Thank you. Really.
They look so lifeless.
And that goes for everyone else,
Oh
too.
my god. This is a fraction of the amount of characters that are named and important, by the way.
Thanks for coming to rescue me, guys.
We're just happy you're okay.
Fun fact, everybody on screen currently is playable at some point in the series. Yep, that's a true statement.
Just don't scare us like that again.
Even the cat.
True. We were all on edge waiting for you to get back.
And yet you somehow managed to come out unscathed with Her Highness in tow.
Hell yeah.
You make it sound like it was easy.
It wasn't.
Well, easy or not, it was worth going on board. I got plenty of useful info out of it.
Yeah, the enemy sucks.
So funny enough,
I guess because he's on the hero's side.
I guess there's no harm in looking at the positives now that
Oliver,
said and done.
Okay, yeah, I'd say Oliver actually takes the position of like the all-seeing, like the chess master, behind-the-scenes heroic guy.
Look at you, acting mature and all grown up. Brings a tear to my eye.
Looks like we have some catching up to do.
I'd like to follow Reen's lead.
Victor does have a lot of that too.
And, dear brother, it's a relief to see you safe and sound.
I mean, there is a character I would directly compare to Cassius in terms of, like, being a chess master, but, that's a spoiler.
Though I never pictured my great escape would end with you in this airship of all things.
It's not Dorothy!
We did time our appearance fabulously, if I do say so myself.
I don't think Dorothy appears in this in these games.
My only regret is that we weren't able to blow in with a storm of rose petals when we boarded them. Perhaps I should have asked Emma to look into the feasibility
But
of
what? She is not the Grand Master!
Oh man, that would have been so cool!
Yeah, it'd be really cool if he made an entrance with rose petals.
Well, it's probably not impossible.
Now you're just being silly. Sounds about right for our prince.
Dude, he's awesome. But what if?
Well, at the very least, I'd say we're clear of any...
We actually have at least a somewhat... I mean, assuming what we've seen is her true appearance of what the Grand Master looks like.
And given this opportunity, I'd like to sit down with you to discuss our situation and exchange any pertinent information.
Again, if that's actually the Grand Master.
But first, I think we have a few more reunions to celebrate.
Reen!
Schwarzer! I gotta stop doing that. She's on the cover of one of the games.
George! I thought I heard your voices
I can
when
find
we
a
started
picture of her
flying
real
away
quick.
from the Pantagruel. So you were on board too?
You bet. Good to see you, Reen.
Nah, that's a picture I haven't seen. I guess this is a better, more clear picture. But yeah, this is what the Grandmaster looks like. Toa! You adorable little ragamuffin.
It's really you. You're really okay.
Yes, it's a me.
No sooner had we found out that you were still alive, we got told you had been taken by the Alliance.
The Alliance!
We've been so worried about you.
Man, the rest of the girls are gonna have to step it up. First the princess and now Toa are making moves. Man, you guys are gonna have to step it up.
I'm a real troublemaker, aren't I?
Yeah, you suck.
Sorry, Toa. But I'm glad
Straight
to see
to
you and George
detention.
made it out okay.
Are your eyes gold, Toa?
Everything I've said to you has been at the back of my mind ever since we parted ways in Trista. And it's kept me
Yes,
going
Toa
every step of the
is.
way.
She is one of the 11, and one of the ones I chosen for. I save scummed and I did like, I think 8 different endings. Toa was one of them. Toa's adorable. I'm gonna be real, if Toa feels besides Elise, Toa feels the most realistic to someone Reed would end up with.
Oh. You remembered. You promised me you wouldn't die.
Toa's in my top. She's like one of my favorites.
We still need to work on that one. But I know you're not the kind of guy who'd go back on his word.
Yep.
See? Reen's a guy you can count on.
I don't know about that. Hey, George.
Nice to see you're holding up okay.
Yeah.
Still can't believe you made it through all that fighting in Trista in one piece, but... Well,
Here we are.
Here you are.
Good to see you again, George. But how'd you two end up on the Courageous to begin with?
Good question.
We'll bring you up to speed once we all sit down for our meeting. There's a conference room on one of the upper floors. We can meet there when you're ready.
Okay. I think we might do a little bit of stuff. I might not go super long tonight, just because I already streamed with Freya earlier. So, we'll see. I'm not ending, like, immediately. I'm just saying that I probably won't be going the normal, like, 4 or 5 hours that I go for trails. I love his hat. Can I get that hat?
The Courageous began its independent operations right before Heimdall was first occupied.
Yeah, we recruited like 5 people.
I realized what the Alliance was planning, so I gathered a skeleton crew, met with Viscount Arcade, and we hurried straight to Trista, where we found your classmates locked in combat with the Azure Knight.
Yep.
I see. That explains why you were in Trista.
I shudder to think what would have happened if not for the Courageous's timely appearance.
You probably would have been captured, not killed.
What have you been doing since then, Father? I hadn't heard anything about your whereabouts until now.
Eventually, we were able to shake off the Azure Knight's pursuit. And we've been traveling around the country ever since, preparing to find you and take you on board.
Really?
George and I haven't been here long. The principal managed to get in touch with the Courageous without anyone noticing and sent us here.
Really?
He did?
I hope he's still alright.
Yeah, he's fighting everybody.
By the way, what happened to Major Vander?
Yeah, where is he?
You two are always joined at the hip.
Yeah.
Alas, he is currently indisposed. His military obligations have him heading up the 7th Armored Division in Western Erebonia.
Well, thank God he's doing something.
They're working with your former instructor, Major Neidhart, as well.
Oh, so he's over there.
With him, too?
So he's over in the west now.
I should have known the 4th Armored Division's ace wouldn't get his ass kicked so easily.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Dad said he'd heard from him too, remember?
Did he? I don't remember that.
The west side of the country contains Marquis Hyarm's Sutherland province, along with Duke Cayenne's Lemaire province. The fighting there would no doubt be even more fierce than it is here in eastern Erebonia.
Yeah, too bad we don't get to go over there.
Correct. A large percentage of the Imperial Army's military strength still remains intact.
How?
But the Noble Alliance forces' constant attacks have
Is
put
Duke
them
Cayenne the
at
big
a
bad?
disadvantage.
He is the big bad for this game.
On top of that, a number of townships in the region have been caught in the crossfire and suffered great losses.
Yeah, he's kind of the villain for the second game.
That's terrible.
Which is this one. That piece of shit.
It hurt as much, but it still pisses me off to hear it.
With the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions occupied on the eastern side of the country, one can only assume the Noble Alliance intends to use that as an opportunity to crush the forces in the west.
Instead, they've been spending most of their time doing nothing.
Yeah, but they're not stupid. I bet the army in the west is putting up a pretty good fight by themselves.
With their fucking cannons.
It's too early to call things just yet.
They have mechs!
An astute assessment. The situation in the Western Theater could change at a moment's notice.
Right. But that means we're uncertain what course to pursue now.
Kind of. Okay, so, like, the backstory here is that the Chancellor, who's, like... The Chancellor, like, runs things along with the Emperor, and he's been doing stuff, like, he made the railway network, and he's been slowly expanding his power, and the nobles don't like that. So they're like, hey... So they basically fund a terrorist group that hates the Chancellor, and then when the Chancellor is shot, because he's dead right now, they then decide, yep, Civil War time. Time to give the nobility all the power they once held back. And they're also terrible people.
And having said that...
Now, we're not siding with the Imperial Army because of reasons, but we're gonna spend the entire game pretty much helping the Imperial Army without the game telling us we're on their side.
We have a question to pose to all of you. The question, really.
The Cayenne has more motivation, but we'll get to that near the end.
With the whole of the Empire caught in the throes of civil war, what exactly do all of you intend to do from here on out?
Well, Reed's gonna claim we're not gonna help either side, but find a third path, and then we're gonna spend the entire game fighting against the Noble Alliance.
Us?
We were in the midst of discussing
Which
that
is
when Reed was
literally
taken to
what,
the
which is this game in a nutshell. One of the problems I have with the writing is that they try to present what Reed does as a third option. He's only just doing what they want to do, but every single thing that benefits them is going against the Noble Alliance. I don't get why it's written this way. Like, I get it, because the Imperials have to be vilified for when they become villains later. Spoilers. Well, not like the people we meet in the Imperial Army, but like...
This is a full-on war, and our
it's
fellow
very hard to
Argonian
explain.
countrymen stand on both sides. No one here is delusional enough to think that a group of students like us are capable of stopping it by ourselves.
Yeah, but you've already... whatever.
Still, during our field studies, we found ourselves up against the problems this nation faces.
The first game also does a pretty bad job explaining why Osborn is evil. This game also doesn't do the best job. He does do some questionable things, but like, it's very isolated incidents versus like an actual malicious intent.
And because we have that experience, I believe there's a place for us to change things in all this. A part only we can play.
Him annexing the city of Jirai is definitely like a morally questionable action he does. But Crow admits before telling us this story that Jirai already had financial problems because of another country's collapse. So like, sure, it's shitty that Osborn built a railway, made them so dependent on it, and maybe framed their mayor for blowing it up. But also, if Osborn didn't build that railway, I have no idea how the economy in that state would have went.
We may not be able to compete head-on with the Alliance, but together, we can move things in the right direction for Erebonia as a whole.
That was wonderful, Rean.
Like, it's weird. Osborn is treated as a villain, but I don't think the game never does a great job really vilifying him until later. Kind of after he's dead.
Still, we aren't all gathered here for the same reasons.
Like,
be it rescuing Elise or...
Yeah, I'd have to get into spoilers to really explain my
got
point.
Something that we personally want to accomplish, but accomplishing those things won't be possible with the situation.
Which
as
of
it
the
stands.
games is my favorite? The third one. Despite the fourth one being a grand finale, it's very oddly paced after the first half. One is all build up, two is kind of not great.
And that's why.
Three strikes the best balance, in my
fierce the
opinion, of a
fighting
lot of the
becomes.
stuff. It's engaging, a lot of the new characters are fun, the old characters returning are all really cool. You'll see what I mean, because I'll be gushing about the third game like the whole way through.
We want to put everything we have into making all the difference we possibly
It's probably
can,
my second
in whatever
favorite
way we
Trails
can.
game of all time. SC is just better.
I think I speak for
It's a
everyone
tighter
in Class 7
experience.
when I say that.
You bet.
I agree completely.
We may all come from different walks of life, but this time, that can work for us.
Yep.
Exactly. We have something no one else does, and because of that, we can do things no one else can.
But blowing everybody up with a giant mech.
And what kind of class would we be if we didn't take advantage of that to protect the people and things we love?
Aw.
As well as find our own answers to the questions we have.
Any
looming
plans to
over
play the
us.
Sky games? I don't know. I enjoy the Sky games a lot, but I don't know how much of a streaming experience would be entertaining.
As Reen said, however big or small it is.
I picked these because they have a lot
we
of
have
very
a
long
place in this
cutscenes with like
and we have
dialogue I
every
can listen
intention
to
of
and sort of just make fun of.
Sounds like it'll be a pain, though.
I had thought about starting with Sky, but I realized by going through all of them, I'd be burnt out. After we do Cold Steel, I will probably pick a different game to occupy this slot.
No biggie. We're Class 7. Throw in a few of Reen's trademark speeches and we're raring to go.
Yep.
Look at you, kid.
We're already lampshading that, huh? Hey, Sarah.
You all sound like you've really thought long and hard about this.
That's the Class 7 I'm proud to serve.
Yeah, Sharon.
And you guys aren't the only ones who feel that way. Everyone at Thor's has something to bring.
Like, I like the Sky games. I just don't know how much, like, I could get entertainment out of the streaming experience.
Remember the Academy's motto? Arise, O you.
Especially, like, the orbs. The orbs are way more important in Sky, including your character builds, and I'm just not very good at building characters.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Outside of, like, the SMT, where I am actually decent at building parties.
That was what Principal Van Dyke said to us at the welcoming ceremony.
The words of Dreikel's the Lionheart serve to inspire us to this day, it would seem.
Hell yeah.
Of course. They ring as true as ever.
It's like you didn't even have to think about it. You guys just knew.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourselves.
Toa, you're not even playable in this game till the end.
And it's true that Thor students are scattered all over the country right now.
Oh boy, we gotta talk about that
But
mechanic.
I'm sure that each and every one of them are fighting too. and they feel the exact same way that you guys do.
So, does everybody remember all the named characters, that minor characters from part 1?
Your Highness.
In the school?
I figured you would have already given it some thought.
Well, one of the optional side quests is to gather all of those people.
But I think this at least settles the matter of
all of those named minor characters in the school.
As you wish.
That is one of the main activities, or main side quest now.
From here on out, the Courageous is
also, the
yours
game
to
takes on
command
a
as
slight
you see
open world approach.
What?
Okay, I actually am making this sound bad. I love this, because if you were paying attention and you talk to a lot of the students, this seems like a fun callback.
Father, would you
like,
mind
look at all these
elaborating?
characters you met in part 1. And it's kind of cool to watch the ship slowly fill up with familiar faces. However, you'll see, it's a lot of loading screens and a lot of just mucking around.
Needs a home base to begin from.
Also, my cheat sheet doesn't tell me where these people are, so that's cool, because I believe some of them are hidden.
Yes, but
then what will you do?
We plan to disembark and make our way to the western provinces. Once there, we'll begin working with the 7th Armored Division and the other neutral forces in the region. The intention is to ensure that as few innocents as possible are harmed by this conflict.
I like this mechanic, I like it a lot, but part of me also hates it because of all the backtracking and, like, mucking about we're gonna do. Also, if you found any students in the first part of this game, they are not necessarily still in those locations come the second part of the game.
With us headed west, we'd be leaving all of Eastern Erebonia in your hands.
Wow. I see. That does make the most logical sense.
It is slightly annoying, even though I kind of like it. On my first playthrough, I actually did manage to get everybody without looking up where everybody was.
I'm not even sure the guild could come up with a plan this wild.
Well, the guild doesn't really come up with plans.
Well, it's fair to say I've learned a lot from the way the guild's members handle things, yourself included.
All the time you spent with Estelle.
Oh, and Alphen?
You'll be staying here.
Yes?
I'd like to ask you to remain on board the Courageous as well. This ship is technically the property of the Arner household.
So, despite Elise, Toa, and George joining us, they are not playable characters.
It should give them a certain freedom to act if they have concrete backing from a member of the Imperial family.
Albert's the best. He is. I'm kind of hoping he does show up in Kuro. I don't think he has currently, because he's one of the consistent characters. I think Blue Blanc hasn't shown up either.
I'd be happy to.
Which I think means Fee actually now holds the record for being in the most games.
Henceforth, I, Princess Alphen Rice Arner.
I know she holds the record for being the most in continuous games at... Yeah, she's been in 7 continuous games.
So do whatever you see fit to do. You have my full support.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Wow!
We are truly honored to have you with us.
No turning
nope,
back
I think
now.
Oliver still wins. I think he's in 8.
Yeah, seriously.
Nope, he's in more than that. He's definitely in, like, almost 10. So he's in at least 1 crossbow game. Fee's up there. Yeah, it's really weird. They picked Fee to be, like, the character that shows up in Kuro in both. Toa, I believe, is also in Kuro, too.
Please, leave Eastern Erebonia to us.
We'll be counting on you then.
I'm looking forward to toasting your future success.
I believe Toa got a new outfit. Fee definitely did. Where does Kuro take place? Kuro takes place, well, timeline-wise, it's after the Cold Steel games, and it takes place in the Calvard Republic, which is the nation that also fought over Crossbell. So far, we've had 2 games take place there. Kuro 1 is supposed to be really good, and Kuro 2 is supposed to just kind of be a bit of a letdown.
Leaving you in charge of the Courageous's day-to-day operation.
Yes, so the Trails games start with the Trails Trilogy as its first arc. Then we have the Crossbell Duology, we have the Cold Steel games, and then we now have Kuro.
I don't doubt you'll make a fine acting.
We're calling it Kuro because that's just what it's called in Japanese right now. I think some people are going to predict it's going to be called Trails in the Dusk. Or Trails in the Dark?
It would be an
Because
honor.
that's the most direct translation we're working with. But everyone's just calling it the Kuro games until NSI America officially makes it so many games. Yep. And we're still waiting on some. Crossbell 2 still needs to be translated? How are they going to conclude this? We don't know. Based on one of the writers stated that we were halfway done when Crossbell finished. Reen gang. Hey Glyph, Reen gang. Kuro, I believe, is going to have one more title. Yes. So we've had 2 games past the halfway point. That makes sense. If you've played Cold Steel 4, it feels less like the end of Cold Steel at times and more like the ending of the first half of the game, or first half of the story. With Revice or Revi or whatever the Revere sort of acting as a foreshadow. Does the cat get a vote in important decisions? No. She's a cat. I don't even think when she becomes human, spoilers. She's not a member of Class 7. I think we lose Sharon, Toval, and Claire as potential party members after this point. Yeah, no, we still got a lot left of this series. And we are still a couple games behind. We will be... Come next summer, we'll be 2 games behind. And they will be both Kuro games. I am kind of hoping that NSI America fucking pulls out a miracle. And we get Kuro 1... Have leather armor? Oh, she's also an assassin. And we get Kuro 1 for Christmas next year, but I'm not holding my breath. This series is a time investment. I am not gonna lie. And these are not short games. Even Pseudo trying to get through Sky as fast as possible, I only managed to get those games down to like 25 hours to experience a lot of the content. And I was missing some content too. These games, the Cold Steel ones are long. These are like 60 to 80 hour games.
Reen, I'd like you to accept this.
What do you got?
I hope that it will prove to be of some use to you in the challenges ahead.
What do you got? I'm probably not going to click that.
You've done so much for us, especially in Ymir. I can't begin to thank you enough for helping to protect my hometown.
Yeah. I sort of get why a lot of people won't get into this franchise, because you'll look at all the games and you'll be like, this is a big time investment, and you're not wrong.
You needn't thank me. I just did what I felt was right.
I
wish you all the best in the
The
future.
only advice I have if you want to get into these games is do not listen to what NSI America has to say on it. Because 3 was getting ported to the Switch, they made a big push about starting with Cold Steel 3, which is a really bad place to start.
Not as a member of the RMP, but as a graduate of Thor's military academy.
And like, what kind of annoys me is they also paid Jello Apocalypse to make a basically Trails video where they said that. They made that like a big point of their video, and it's like, no. What are you talking about? You need Cold Steel 1 and 2. Hell, you need the Sky games.
Thank you. We'll do all that we can to meet your expectations.
I like Claire's design, but we can't talk about her character yet.
Yowza! Things are getting nice and steamy over there, huh?
The only thing I'll spoil for Claire is, despite Reen having 11 possible love interests, Claire is not one of them.
Oh?
Yes, Elise, be jealous.
Uh-oh. I feel like I'm losing in the race for most reliable big sister.
I was gonna
figure
ask
all of a
that.
sudden.
Okay, so Reen has 11 canonical love interests. This is how I always put it. 11 canonical love interests, 2 of dubious canonicity, and 1 that I really, really hope that's not what they were going for. Claire and Duvally, in my opinion, fall under dubious. They have ship teas. Claire gets a lot of it with Reen. but she is not one of the 11. Sarah is.
Well, you get a gold star for trying.
Fee is also.
Well then, it's time we bid you all a fond farewell for now.
We also haven't met 2 of the girls that are romanceable yet.
Chin up, Alphen. I'm counting on your charm to keep
If
everyone
you've
motivated.
played the updated PS4 version of the second Crossbell game, you actually have met one of them.
May the goddess be with you.
I look forward to the stories you'll have to tell when next we meet, Laura.
Yeah, you're gonna be an important character, Arsene.
Good luck, Father.
God, that's like everybody with a name. Who's the one you don't want to be romantic? So... the cat. You can pursue... Okay, so... some of those scenes definitely can feel a bit ship-teasy. Especially the way she talks to Reen. I'm pretty sure that's not what they were going for, but when she turns
there they
human,
go.
it's more noticeable.
Think they'll be okay on their own?
Only the goddess herself.
She is not one of the 11 love interests, but...
Still, with some already calling this a second advent of the War of the Lions.
Now, when it comes to the canonical 11... No, Elise is one of the 11. I just wish she wasn't part of the 11. Her and another character need to be removed.
I can only hope they make it through unscathed.
I have 2 perfectly good replacements named Claire and Duvalie.
Oh,
Or you could just cut the number down to 9. People are already very, very vocally angry that Reen has 11 love interests.
They don't bear the symbol of the horned lion for show.
Which is the reason why Kuro's protagonist, whose name Van, has 2? However, they do chock full of shifties with, like, every other female that he encounters, so you know what? They're definitely testing the waters there.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Way to give him shifties with Renee. What the fuck are you people doing in Kuro?
And the same goes
Please
for me,
stop!
too. I can't very well call myself a Thor's alumnus and fail to deliver.
Well, well, are we birds of a feather? Proud Thor's graduates unite.
Nerds.
I'll be in touch with them plenty in the coming weeks, so don't
Topal,
worry.
what country are you
The old
from?
guard
I need
does
to
their
learn
best to
this.
Keep watch over the young and vigilant.
I don't think Arsene graduated from Thor's, and Sharon's also country of origin is probably Calvard.
Speaking of the old guard, Chancellor Osborne was also a Thor's graduate.
That
Is he not?
piece of shit. He's
Yes,
dead.
he was.
Sorry to say, I can't picture it.
Was he now?
Hey, Osborne. You're dead. You got shot through the heart.
He and I may have had our differences, but I still feel a certain loss with his passing.
Oh.
I'd like to
He
express
looks-
my
yeah, he
condolences
kinda
to you while I
does.
have the chance.
I'm afraid I never had the chance to truly get to know him. But there's no doubt in my
So,
mind that he
we're
was
gonna have
one
to
of
talk
the
about a bit of a
greatest
writing
men of our
inconsistency right now.
Thank you.
Still, it must be tough.
So,
for you
at
to
the
find
end
out
of...
under the
Okay,
Alliance's thumb.
Sky the Third has a lot of foreshadowing and mostly
able to
clearing
find out
up
where his
stuff
funeral
going
was held?
forward.
Actually,
Nope, this is important.
Captain?
Is something amiss?
it's just that I received a strange report on that very issue. I was told his body was taken into the custody of the Imperial Guardsmen when the city was occupied.
Huh.
But then after that, it simply disappeared at some point.
That's interesting. No one knows where Osborne's body is.
Disappeared, you say?
Is it possible the reformist faction could have taken it from them?
Why the fuck would they know?
I'm afraid I don't know. It is possible that the Intelligence Division did something to that effect.
Interesting.
A disappearing corpse is certainly cause for
I
concern.
wonder where Osborne's corpse
It's
is.
difficult not to draw parallels with the Lance Maidens.
Ouroboros did it.
The War of the Lion.
Boy, we'll get back to that in a second.
Unbelievable. I'm almost impressed how much trouble one man can stir up, even from beyond the grave.
So,
He had
if
so
you're
many
playing the
plots in
second,
motion, I doubt even his death
something
could
might
stop them
confuse you. And one of those facts might be the fact that Ouroboros is working against Osborne. This might confuse you because the ending of Sky the Third basically tells you that Osborne is working with Ouroboros, or at least heavily implies it. Now, granted, we'll see. But I was very, like, I didn't know that going in. Okay, touring time. Time for a bunch of strange mechanics. And a million side quests and there's a lot gonna happen really soon.
No change in weather or wind direction since entering Kreutzen provincial airspace.
We are currently cruising at a speed of 3,000 SPH.
What is that?
Nothing abnormal detected on the radar thus far.
What's abnormal? That hat is too big for her head.
Detour around the Twin Dragons Bridge, staying within the clouds. Take extra care that we aren't noticed by the Noble Alliance's surveillance.
Bomb the fuck out of them.
Ma'am. Wow. She's a real natural at this.
How long is this fucking cutscene?
Yeah. It's hard to believe she's only been in the position for a day.
You guys only had a day to rest?
Indeed. She has proved a worthy captain in Father's place.
As if anyone could fit the role better than our student council president.
Who is literally apparently the ultimate secretary.
She still looks like a mascot character, though.
That's just one of her many charms.
Fun fact, so Falcon released a different game called Tokyo Xandu, which I will maybe never stream because the game is kind of boring. Yeah, Toa's just in it.
Yeah, and besides, I can feel at ease knowing she's
It's set in modern-day Tokyo, but Toa's just in it.
So, today's the day we start our journey anew, right?
Right.
She is that popular that they just put her in a different
all that
game.
remains is to do it.
Tokyo Xandu is interesting because it's just Persona. Like, it's just Persona. It's a little boring. I also need to beat it first because there's literally locked content behind New Game Plus. There's entire bonus dungeons locked behind a New Game Plus.
Toa and George should be able to handle the day-to-day running of the ship, so that's out of the way. And whatever we decide, it's not like we're going to be able to do anything major today. Still, I think it's time we start hammering down exactly
And the
what
cat
we're going
gets
to be
her
doing
own
from
share.
tomorrow on.
Well, the cat's important. She's the one that replaces Emma as our magic expert.
In theory, the Courageous gives us the ability to fly around the whole country with ease.
Yeah, that's actually my biggest problem with her is that Emma is our magic expert, but at least in 2, it's mostly the cat that gives us exposition. It isn't really till 4 when Emma takes that position back. But, like, another character also muscles in on that turf.
But, in reality, the Noble Alliance has control over most of Erebonia, so we're limited.
She is the
in
least
where we
important
can
character in 1, but that's actually for good reason, because the magic stuff doesn't really come into play until the end of 1.
Yeah, we don't want to risk getting too close to Alliance territory. We'd run the risk of being captured, or even worse, being shot down.
It's sad to think how we barely have anywhere we can land with an amazing airship like this at our disposal.
Yeah, they kind of fucked us over.
Care to share your thoughts on this, instructor?
Oh, you kids can just do whatever you want. I lost the will to put in any effort after Captain Classy got off.
You slacker.
I'm pleased that you think so highly of my father, but...
She doesn't think highly of your father. She,
Maybe Laura can hook you up with a one-on-one lecture on the Arcade School of Sportsmanship if you know what I'm saying.
I was kidding. In all seriousness, if you need more people fighting in whatever you end up doing, I'll be happy.
By the way, Sarah has a thing for older men. Don't ask me why the fuck she falls for Reen.
Just don't forget that the Courageous was entrusted to you kids, not to me. If you want my advice, then you got it. But you need to be able to make all the important decisions on your own.
We actually get explained a...
You almost sound like an instructor for once.
Sarah's actually one of my favorite characters for a writing thing we're gonna be talking about, like, in a game from now.
Getting back to the matter at hand.
I know I keep saying that we'll get to things later, but we really will. There will be a lot of cool stuff I get to talk about once things happen.
You don't have to decide everything right at this moment. What say you to figuring out how...
And then you'll get to 4 and you'll be like, wait, can you slow down for a second? I'll be like, no, we have to keep going.
Come again?
We have to fight the fucking hidden boss.
I assume what would be our overall goal? Something realistic.
God, I hope on a New Game Plus they don't make me do that bullshit again.
And the how
Reen can
would
be
a
old.
basic idea on how we intend to achieve it?
Nah, he's not old. Just take up smoking.
Uh-huh. It's a little trick we use in the student council. It's easier to get motivated when you have a specific goal in mind.
You guys were doing the same kind of thing in the weeks before the Academy Festival, remember?
right?
The concert was what you were working toward, and all your other planning was how you intended to pull it off.
Exactly, George. Now where's Ringo and Paul?
I see. That makes...
We did spend a lot of time before and during the festival working out all the details, come to think of it.
Not to mention taking care of the things we couldn't plan.
So they're gonna explain this, but I'm gonna explain it a lot faster. Our goal now is recruit classmates, do priority quests, and then do a big quest at the end.
We were coordinating with all of
That's
the
literally
other
like what it
classes and
is.
clubs at
There's
the
a
same
lot of
time,
optional
too.
content, there's gonna be a lot of loading screens.
When you break it down step by step, we did so much without even realizing it. And we may
The
have
second
our own
part is
personal
cool
goals
because
right
it's
now,
semi-open
but if we
world,
can
but
wrap those up into
you'll
one
soon learn why
overarching
most
goal,
Falcon
it
games,
won't seem
or at
half
least
as
this series, tends to stick to a linear path. They don't really know what they're doing.
How about making it something related to the Academy itself, then?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
I wonder what's happening there.
That is a really low-res picture. Eh, not as low-res.
Toa, George.
Ringo, Paul.
The Academy is currently under the Noble Alliance's control, right?
That's
Yes.
right. The staff and students who are there are doing what they can, but
As you know, during the attack, a lot of the students managed to flee Trista and are now scattered across the country.
Which is what we have to do to go find them.
Most of the upper-class students chose to stick it out, though. They've got no reason to fear the Alliance, being nobles and all.
All right, then. I think our what should be taking back the Academy.
That sounds good to me.
See, they have a goal of taking back the Academy from the Noble Alliance, but they're not working with the Imperials.
The Courageous will serve as a good means of transport, but we'll need a proper base sooner or later.
But with it, we can get a better look at the current state of things in Erebonia.
It sucks.
And try to reach
The
out
nobles
to
can
those
suck
who
a
are in
dick.
need.
And whatever information we learn along the way could bring us that much closer to liberating the Academy.
Liberate.
can't see taking it back going that smoothly, though.
No, we're gonna fucking lose.
No doubt. It's near the capital, so its defenses are gonna be rock solid.
It's also a school.
Still, I like it. What goal is more worthy of us than reclaiming something we hold so dear?
It's a school. I would not want to reclaim my school.
Indeed. Regardless of personal motivations,
My high school
I can't think
sucked.
of an objective more fitting to us as a group.
And if we actually manage to achieve it, the sky's the limit for us.
No, the sky's a different game.
I'm genuinely moved by your positivity.
Yeah, we're like the New Day up in this bitch.
Well, their optimism is probably their
Oh my
strongest.
god, they really did give her a chair. How did I not notice that?
We were thinking of something along the same lines, in fact, so
Just
it
let her
worked
sit
out.
on the fucking table.
And hey, if we all thought about it, what's to stop the others from Thors from thinking it too? So if you happen to bump into anyone who escaped from the academy, why not go and ask them to join us?
Most of the people who ask joining you, some of them add vendors and other things to your base.
I'm not saying it has to be your primary focus or anything, but the more people we
They
have
just
on
start
our
taking
side,
up room.
the
It's
better.
actually kind of cool. It's also the only way to finish the notebook.
That's a great idea.
Which we're not doing, because the notebook is annoying, and I do not want a different strategy guide open.
Yeah, we'll be sure to keep an eye
I
out.
already have one cheat sheet. I don't need a second one.
We have about the bare minimum crew we need to fly at the moment, but it's not like this is their full-time job. I'm sure our current staff won't be here forever, so we're gonna need a few extra hands on board at some
Yep, and they start taking over those jobs too.
Ideally, we could have whoever's here now stick around long enough to train anyone we end up recruiting.
Yeah.
I know our numbers are small right now.
The one disadvantage I have is that
we
you
can get on
can't,
our side,
you
the higher
slowly
chance
get
we
more
stand of
students, and by the
Trista
time you
really
get all of
having our
them,
home
the
again.
game is basically over.
And I don't know about you, but I get this weird sense of satisfaction knowing that we students are gonna be the ones to do it.
High school.
I know the feeling, actually. Everything works for me.
Fuck this.
I'd say that's our how decided. Wouldn't
Agreed. To wrap all this up,
Wait, this OST is a banger? This could be in Persona 3. The OST in these games is dope.
we'll use the Courageous as our base, and as a way to get a good idea of the
I don't know if
current
you've
state
been here,
of things
Glyph,
in
but
Eastern
Cold
Erebonia.
Steel 2's battle theme is weirdly melancholy.
Along the way, we'll try to recruit as many fellow Thor students to help us out as
I'm
we
gonna
can.
try to go for all of them. I already did it in my first run, but we'll be doing it again.
All for the sake of our primary goal, taking back Thor's military academy.
And then killing everybody. Japan really loves student soldiers. I wonder why. Yeah, so the first thing we do is refer with the 4th Armor Division. I think we get Sarah. And then we have requests. And then I think we have to find students on our own. My cheat sheet does not tell me where they are, though. Most of them are in towns Some of them are just hiding on highways. Also, if a student isn't supposed to be recruited in this chapter, they can still be found. However, they cannot be recruited until the chapter you actually recruit them in. I believe Rex has this issue. Where I think you find him in, like, the first part, and then it isn't until, like, a part later you actually recruit him. The 2 required ones will move the story closer, but we will be focusing mostly on the side ones. You know, we'll be doing the side content first, and then... But we'll be doing that next time. I think I'll be ending pretty soon. I'm a bit tired. I normally go a lot longer, but I did this is like technically my second stream of the day, so. The students don't give you a whole lot of AP, but we're still gonna get all of them. We're still trying to go for that max AP, which I might actually not be able to do. I might not be able to get max rank, as I lost in a boss fight. And it's temporarily not possible to remove Gaius. Okay. Emma's our love interest for this part of the story. And who do I want? You. Oh, wait. No. You, and you. Oh, wait. No, I need Fee. What am I doing? Yeah, this is good. Because I'm still working towards 100%. 100% dodge. I don't remember if they give you hints on the students. I'm going to check before we sort of end it for the night. Act 2. This is about where the new, like the second, they're the gameplay. You now visit the students in your tab. Okay, and then, hold on. Student information. Okay, so these are the people we can recruit. And they'll show you where they are. Change Toa's accessories. I can give her accessories? Okay, so I actually can look at them if I'm lost. And hold on, tactics. Actually, this works. We're just gonna do a little bit of setup before I sort of call it. Let's see if I remember where everything is. I don't actually. Shop and deck should be where all that stuff is. The shop should not be open because I don't have the shop people. We have to go recruit them. Only one shop is available, but more will become available later. And there's a free healing spot. I actually really like this idea, but as you'll see, it's very underutilized as we go on. And then we're not going to do any of our shopping. I just want to find the orb station real quick. I think it's actually in the basement. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Like, I like the idea of having a base where you slowly build up your allies and more facilities pop up, but I feel like it's a little underutilized, and you'll be seeing that as we continue. I don't want to be too down on this game, but it is the weakest one for a reason. Talking to Valimar is the thing I have to do? Alright, well, if it's a story event, we'll just do it next time. Hope everybody had a pretty good time. I know I had a lot of fun. I'll be back on Saturday with more Fire Emblem. That's the next time I'll be streaming. Yeah, I hope everybody had fun. Oh, I really am tired as hell. I might just go right to bed. But, yeah, we'll be picking this up next week. Next week should return us to normal, hopefully normal, like, New Vegas, Trails in Cold Steel, and then Fire Emblem. But I will see tomorrow when my schedule's out. So you guys will get an update on scheduling on Saturday, which is when Fire Emblem will be. I'll see you guys later.